Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we are diving into a really sensitive yet important conversation that's been making waves online, especially on TikTok. It's about some members of the Hispanic community calling out Black Americans for not offering support during ICE raids. Now listen, I understand the pressures and the struggles these folks are going through. Nobody should have to face hardships alone, but here's the thing. It's one thing to mock a certain group of people, but to turn around and ask for their help, or worse, place blame on them for decisions their own people or community made. I came across a handful of TikTok videos addressing this topic, and honestly I was tempted to speak on it right away, but instead I gathered these videos for you guys that I want to show you. Hang in there, because I took some time to find a sister's response concerning this topic, and honestly she said it better than I could ever, being that she's American, she's Black American, and she knows, how to break this down for the Latinos for Trump, okay? But me, I need to leave my own 2 cents as well. So stick around, because we're gonna break this down all the way at the end of this video. Watch this.
I'm amazed of how many people from the Black community are telling me to go back to Mexico, telling Mexicans to go back to Mexico because we're illegal and it's a crime. It was also a crime when your ancestors went to Mexico, when they were escaping the white people and Mexico helped them. A lot of Mexicans got killed for that. They helped them. They help your people. We didn't oppress you guys. And this is how you guys pay us. In the past, Black people needed Mexicans. Right now, Mexicans need you guys. And in the future, you never know, because things change. Sometimes maybe the white people are gonna need us, maybe the Black people are gonna need us. You don't know, because God give us things, give us blessings, but He can take them away so fast. So you need to be humble. You need to be humble.
Comprehension.
The
African American community to Donald Trump and mass deportations. They don't like you guys either. If all Mexicans leave tomorrow,
guess who they're gonna pick on
the next minority, which is you guys. They can deport us because, we're not from here, we're illegal, go back to your country. They can't deport you guys. You guys are born here. So what do you think they'll do about you guys? And get away with it? Deporting us is not going to solve America's issues.
We know.
So why are you guys so supportive of somebody that doesn't like minorities?
We are not supporting him.
Seriously, think about it.
Nobody's supporting him.
Just because you're born here doesn't mean you're one of them. I promise.
Wait, I'm confused. I mean, maybe you guys had a conversation that I wasn't a part of, but I didn't know the Black community turned against us. But thank you. Now I understand that the Black community is not our ally, and that they're all assuming, guys, that us as Mexicans, we all voted for Trump. They're assuming that we're all racist, and they're assuming that we all hate Black people. They have stereotyped us and put us into a category. So now they hate us. Because
nobody hates you.
See, the actions of all Mexicans is my fault. Just the same way, I guess, maybe we could do the same. Black people also voted for Trump. So should we assume that all Black people are not our ally then? Should we assume that all Black people are Trump supporters? Should we assume that all Black people are racist? No, right? And I wouldn't do that because I'm not racist. And I know Black people who are not this way. I know Black people who are not racist. I know Black people who are very loving and very kind.
Calm down.
And they have not turned their back against us. So again, let's stop with the generalizations, with the assumptions. If you want to not be our ally, that's on you. But me, I'm not going to assume that all Black people don't want to be our ally. Just the same way you shouldn't assume that all Mexicans are the same and all Mexicans have turned their backs against you, okay?
Baby, I'm not telling you to save us. I never say you guys should save us. What I'm trying to say is that you guys making fun of us and saying that you guys are gonna call ICE on immigrants and thinking that is funny. I'm saying that's plain evil. That's plain evil, because a lot of people, like, I was commenting about the Ukrainians, and they were saying, yeah, but these people are literally, if they go back there, they could die and stuff. We could die as well. I told them that my father wasn't alive and we had to escape, and they were laughing about it. We were saying, yeah, well, we
that's really
problems,
sad. Yes,
but they were defending the white.
But black people try to tell you guys. They try to tell you.
We don't want.
Okay, I know not every Hispanic person voted for Trump, but they try to tell you. They try to tell your people.
Help the black slaves. How a lot of Mexicans got killed as well, saving them. How we have always stand.
This is for my Latinos for Trump. I'm about to say something that's going to piss a lot of you guys off, so you might as well unfollow me now before. But just hear what I have to say. Black people in America have been very, very gracious to you all. The civil rights movements for equal opportunity employment started with black people. The reason you were able to get equal opportunities when you became a citizen and other immigrants, the birthright citizenship, it's because of civil rights movements black people died and fought for. And we have never shoved it in your face. In fact, most of you don't even realize our civil rights movements are what made you benefit. But still, you thought you were better than the rest because you got close to this proximity. But one thing that you will never be able to do is jump in their skin.
Speak, sister, speak!
On which every birthright citizen has walked on. While you gallivanted Latinos for Trump in masses. And now those rights have been signed off, and they want to send you back to your country because they wanted to make sure you knew that you were not part of the club. And you wondered why we were upset about what you chose to do. It's because our ancestors were enslaved, fought, and died for the opportunities that you guys have today to even come into this country and become a citizen, to even vote against your own best interest. So just know, you would have been nothing without us either. I just wanted to put you in your place, since America is as well. I just wanted you to know what our people did for you. So wave your flag as he is taking that birthright from you, while we're still on this side of town or country fighting for the right back. Again, okay? Don't ever forget where you came from, okay? Because guess what? They thought you were just good enough to work in a factory or pick cotton. Yeah. And now they think inmates and black people are going back to the field. But they got a new thing coming. So next time y'all come back over here to America and use the rights that our ancestors have died and fought for, appreciate it. Now go ahead and wave that Latinos for Trump flag. Be proud that you dismantled the very thing that we died and fought for.
Okay, so let me just start by saying this. 2025 has been a year of far for energy for a lot of Black Americans, and if you are unfamiliar with that, that's effing around and finding out. And let's be real, some communities spent a good chunk of time doing the effing around without preparing for the finding out part. And I can't even begin to imagine how some people in power especially those in blue, must have felt as we approached the end of last year. They must have seen all of this, everything that is brewing, and now they're watching from a distance as the finding out part unfolds in full force. And on a very sad note, I have to say, the finding out is happening in the harshest way possible. The mass deportations are active, and they're like nothing anyone has ever seen before. I think no nation, no country has ever seen what T is planning, on doing to immigrants. He's calling them aliens, illegal aliens. Raids are tearing through communities, and it's devastating to witness this. This isn't just a few isolated incidents. This is on a scale that feels almost unthinkable. Families are being separated or will be separated. Livelihoods will be destroyed and dreams crushed. American dream crushed. American dreams crushed. This brings me to a question that's been sitting heavy on my mind for the Hispanic people, for the Latinas. Yeah, because it looks like the majority of illegal immigrants, I'm not sure, but I'm just saying according to what I see, okay? If you are given the chance to reverse all of this, like you are given a chance to vote again, would you still vote for Trump? I mean, really, knowing everything you know now, would you still make that choice? Would you still vote for Trump? I don't know where to even start enlisting all the executive orders that have led us to this point. Okay, let me try. First, there was all the noise about grocery prices, the cost of eggs, milk, basic necessities. People are angry and frustrated, looking for immediate solutions. This is like microwave solutions, okay? And I get it. Times are hard, but here's the thing. People who've long understood how the system in the US works tried to warn you. They said there's nothing Trump or any president really can do about these issues overnight. But did people listen? Who would want to listen to a black person? No. Okay? Nobody listened. And no one listened. And not just black folks either. Even white folks. People who've lived in big areas, small areas, people who've lived through multiple administrations, they all tried to speak up, but nobody listened. And the thing is that it wasn't just one group of people, like one race of people who were sending out these warnings through videos on TikTok, especially. I saw videos of palm color people, some Hispanic people, black people mostly. They tried to send out these warnings. Sure. And of course, like I said, black people were the loudest about it. And black people always get dismissed. Like we're just complaining, like we talk too much, But even some white folks, like people with deep knowledge of US, in brackets, policy, stepped up to say, hey, this isn't going to go the way you think. And yet here we are. Now we are witnessing one of the largest deportation efforts the world has ever seen. The impact is massive, and it's only just beginning. Like, this is just the beginning. Maybe he'll get tired. Maybe he'll just give up to say, okay, I don't know, maybe someone will come out and challenge him to stop this nonsense. Okay, entire communities are being uprooted, and it's heartbreaking, I must say. It is. We are humans, we've got feelings, okay? But the truth is, this didn't happen overnight. There were signs, there were warnings. People tried to tell you about Project 2025, how it was going to play out, but it fell on deaf ears. So now I have to ask this question again, another question. Was it worth it? Was ignoring those voices, black, white, and other races, worth the price y'all are paying? People didn't want to listen because they were caught up in the promises, the rhetoric, and the headlines. but promises don't fix systemic problems. And now we're left watching this unfold in real time, like a time bomb, okay? I know. I've skipped over a lot of details, and there's so much more to unpack about this situation. But don't worry, we're still on this topic. More videos are coming out. I'll dive deeper into what's happening and why it matters. For now, I just want to leave you with this thought. When people try to warn you next time, when they point out the bigger picture instead of just the immediate problems, will you listen? That's for future reference, okay? Because of the cost of not listening, well, it's playing out right in front of us, and unfortunately even the people who didn't F around are going to find out. I'll see you in my next video. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Stay peaceful.